Hello, I'm in Midland visiting my family for Christmas, early Christmas. This is my mom. This is my little sister. This is my cousin Kristen. My little sister's name is Reagan. And my Aunt Carol.
I'm very excited to be a part of this, to watch this in action.
So ever since last year, I have been hearing about something called the shit log, which is a Christmas tradition. They keep saying, you need to come do the shit log, you need to come do the shit log. And so I don't know what it is. And we're gonna find out together. Kristen is, what is your official title? She's a
cousin.
Well, she's a museum docent?
I'm a curator of education for the Museum of the Southwest.
Which is a lot of education. And she also explains things for a living.
I would also like to say that I did discover the shit log.
You discovered the shit log.
I didn't make this tradition. I found this tradition out there on the interwebs.
What do you know about the shit log?
Okay, last year at Christmas time, Carol and Kristen and Paul, they were visiting. This topic came up about the shit log and this little song and beating this log with a stick and wanting good stuff and not bad stuff and herrings, no herrings, and it sounded crazy to me and I wanted to know more.
So do you guys do this every year?
We started.
We did it one year, yeah.
Yeah, 1 year. No, yeah, 1 year ago.
You can say it again.
Okay, we did it once.
So it's not like a tradition, like you haven't done it every year since.
No, it's just becoming a tradition.
But it should be a tradition.
Yes,
Absolutely.
we are starting a tradition.
And what do you know about the shit log?
It's a log and it's full of shit.
So I'm gonna turn it over to Kristen, who is going to explain what the shit log is.
Because there's still a lot of questions that I have about the shit log.
This is.
What is that?
Oh, that's a doorbell.
When did the shit log, when was the beginning of shit log time?
I don't know. Do you
Yeah,
know?
no, and I've Googled it and I can't find an exact date. I mean, everything that I read says it's an old tradition. They started it to kind of take away the commercialism of Christmas on Christmas Day. To me, it's like, well, then it's not an old tradition.
But how does that take away commercialism? It's
Because they don't want, okay, on December 25th, it's not supposed to be about opening presents and everything. It's supposed to be about the birth of the Savior. They do the shit log before Christmas Day to get all their presents, and then on the actual day of Christmas, it's more for worshiping.
Yeah.
This tradition comes from Catalonia.
Yeah. So I found this because we were going to Austria and I was telling my coworkers about Krampus and growing up with like the tradition of putting our shoes outside
That was
and leaving Babalucci Day.
We did that in German class.
And so I was like, I'm gonna look up this, and then I found that, this blog or webpage or whatever, and it was like, crazy weird traditions around the world. Kagatiyo was one of those, and I was like, why have I never known about this?
What is it?
Okay, so it's a Christmas tradition that you start on, I think, December like the 8th.
December 8th.
And it's a Catalonian tradition, which is like the northern part of Spain. And you have to take a log and you put a face on it, and the parents like fill it with gifts. You have to feed it. You have to like bring it treats, and you have to feed it and coddle it for like, the month of December, like not on Christmas, but like December 23rd. You get a stick and you sing it a song, shit log,
And you're
bring me
beating it
something
with
good, and you're hitting it with a stick while you're singing it, and it's like, don't shit me salty herrings, they're too salty. I want
Candy.
like figs,
Yes.
yeah. And it poops, and then you reach under its blanket and you pull out a poop, but it's a present.
Hopefully, a good present. Because if you fed it right and you've been good, you'll get a good present.
So it's like a Christmas Tamagotchi? You have to take it?
Yes.
Do people use piñatas for a shit log, or does it have, like, are there building?
That's what you brought up. Reagan was like, I don't want to hit the shit log, like it's so cute and I feel bad, like it's violence. And then when I was like, but you hit piñatas, like what's the difference? Oh, and there was that one that we saw that had like a single tear.
Because sometimes the shit log cries when
Yes. And in some cases it pees.
What? That's right.
Remember? You put a little bowl of water. I don't see. This is where I am so
The kids are actually supposed to leave the room,
Yeah, they're supposed
And
to
there's
hit it, then they have to leave and pray.
pray that.
And then when they come back, that's when they get their gift.
Well, that gives the time,
Parents time to
Oh,
put
okay.
gifts
put the
under.
gifts
Alright.
under the blanket. That's good.
All right, well, I feel like I am just as confused as I was before. So I'm gonna beat my first shit log today.
Shitlog, you lost your hat.
Oh no,
Carol.
rehat the shit log.
Oh, Kristen!
Uh-oh, look at Bella, Paul.
Kristen!
There is a cat on the puzzle. Cat on the puzzle.
I came as fast as I could.
Green saved the day.
Let's go beat the log.
Why?
Am I
I wondered.
Yes, you are.
Well, you
Did you
see,
video it?
you take a simple basket that looks like a log, and you tape a cardboard face to it.
Oh, I see.
Then you cover it in a towel that you call a blanket, and put a Santa hat on it.
No.
Who's gonna go first?
Me.
So get the stick. Shit, log. Repeat after me.
Shit log.
No, everybody.
Oh,
Shit,
Shit
nougats.
log.
oh.
Shit nougat.
Shit nougat.
Hazelnuts and matzo cheese.
Hazelnuts and matzo cheese.
If you don't shit well,
If you don't shit well,
I'll hit you with a stick.
I'll hit you with a stick.
Don't shit herrings. Don't shit herrings. Which are too salty.
Xenocagus Bay.
Xenocagus Bay. We fed you well,
We fed you well,
so you will poop.
So you will poop. Log, log. Shit log.
shit, good shit. Shit, good shit.
Not bad shit.
Not that shit.
Shit nougats.
Give me nougats, bitch!
And shit log.
A handful. You have to pull a whole handful.
What did you get?
You must hit it 5 times with a light wrapping.
With a herring.
With the herring.
Look at all the poop I got!
Wow.
Oh!
Oh.
Wow, that was a lot of poop.
Put your hand up the butt of the shit.
What is
What is
that?
that?
What's that?
Oh, travel bingo!
Does they have any bingo?
Oh, it's a towel. What a good shit though.
What's that green package you got there?
Chinese candy, dried salted plums with pickle and lemon.
Here.
Another thing.
It's an earring.
Oh, those were
That's good.
What did it look?
Okay, these are my things.
There's a
Oh, thank you, shit log.
Oh, I see a slinky. A slinky.
Slinky!
Yay!
Say hi.
I'm just saying, I'm giving on.
Thank you for watching.
Cut, cut.